Are you struggling with fear and uncertainty right now? Are you feeling daunted by circumstances? What if I were to tell you that I believe that this will be your finest hour? My name is John Mark Shaw, and I believe that there is a power in you. And I believe that power is stronger and far more powerful than any circumstance, situation, or condition that you could be facing. One of my favorite films is Apollo 13. And when the Gene Kranz character, played by Ed Harris, says to the people he's working with at NASA, when they're talking about how this could be the greatest disaster in American space history, Ed Harris' character looked at them in the eye and said, "Excuse me, sir, but I believe that this will be our finest hour." I get choked up every time I think about it. So what if I were to tell you right here in the middle of this adversity, this could be your finest hour? There is a principle that Napoleon Hill codified in the great book Think and Grow Rich. He was writing at a time during the Great Depression, but what he found is that more people became millionaires as a percentage of the population than at any other time in American history. And he got really fascinated by that. How could that be? Napoleon Hill codified, every adversity, every failure, every heartache has within it the seed of an equal or a greater benefit. If you can find it, plant it, nurture it, and harvest it. What is the opportunity that is standing there for you? With each and every one of my clients, I told them, even in the middle of this adversity, I believe this will be your finest hour. So I want to give you 4 examples of amazing people who turned adversity into opportunity. First story is about Sam. Sam and I started working together a few months before the pandemic began. He had a vision and a dream to 10x the size of his executive membership community for tech entrepreneurs and leaders that he had founded a few months before. There were 600 members. He wanted over 6,000 members. The pandemic hit and his whole business model shut down because it was based on in-person events and networking. So we pivoted to virtual experiences, we invested in marketing, we provided services for people on the bench who had lost their jobs, and through being innovative and overcoming these challenges, he 10x'd the size of his business and now actually has over 10,000 members. The second person is Scott. Scott is a real estate entrepreneur. He had a goal to double the size of his business. He was already very successful, and then the pandemic hit, and he was not able to do all of the work, the showings, to get people to buy and sell homes. We came up with an innovative way to attract people called the Quarantine Spring Clean Challenge. He was able to help people do spring cleaning, donate to Goodwill, help moving companies connect. He attracted 5,000 people to his mailing list, and as soon as things opened back up, he doubled the size of his business. So the third example was Dave. Dave was a highly successful vice president of marketing for a hospitality company. And then all of a sudden, when the pandemic hit, he lost his job. He was laid off. Together, we decided that there must be opportunity in that adversity. We created a vision for him to launch a hospitality marketing consulting business. And over time, staying true to his vision, taking advantage of all the restaurants that needed his help, he was able to lean in, and today he's making 3 times more money as an entrepreneur than he ever made as an executive. And the fourth example is Robert. Robert is a restaurateur. He had 7 restaurants that he was the CEO of. When the pandemic hit, they all shut down. There was tremendous adversity. He had to lay off 400 people. It broke his heart. But together we decided there must be the seed of greater good here. We developed a vision not only to bring all the restaurants back fully open and healthy, but also to bring back all 400 employees. And it wasn't easy and it didn't happen overnight, but over time he overcame all of those challenges with his team. All of the restaurants reopened. He invited everyone back who wanted to come back. And now, not only are all the restaurants more successful than they were in the past, but he has just raised money to open up yet another restaurant. If you would like to learn how to make the current economic adversity your finest hour, join my upcoming seminar, lunch, and networking event at the Cornell Club in New York City. It's called High Performance Leadership for High Growth Entrepreneurs and Executives just like you. It's 4 proven strategies to scale your business, your impact, and your income right now in this current economy. I believe that no matter what is happening, now is your time. This will be your finest hour. Click the link below, and I can't wait to see you there.